welcome back to my YouTube channel, dear students. So today we are discussing about exponential distribution. So this is third model. So already binomial distribution, Poisson distributions are over. So now we can discuss exponential distribution. So one more distribution is there, that is normal distribution. So that normal distribution we can discuss the next video. So in this video we can discuss about exponential distribution and some more examples about this distribution. So first we can see what is the statement of exponential distribution. So first you take f of x is equal to here two functions are there. F of x is equal to, first function is alpha into e raised to minus alpha x for x is greater than 0. So x is greater than 0 is there, we can apply this function, or x is less than 0 is there, the function becomes 0, that is otherwise. So otherwise the function becomes 0 where alpha is greater than 0. So the conditions you can remember, always x is greater than 0 and alpha is also greater than 0, then we can apply this function. So otherwise x is less than 0 or alpha is less than 0, any one value less than 0 is there, the function becomes 0. We can write directly, the function becomes 0. So this is the exponential distribution. Okay, so this is called as, we can call the exponential distribution. So now take here one example, that is integration. So example series one formula is there, that is minus infinity to plus infinity. Integration of minus infinity to plus infinity f of x into dx. So is equal to, so this function we can split it, minus infinity to, for example this one, that is minus infinity to plus infinity f of x into dx is there. So this function we can write minus infinity to 0 f of x into dx plus integration of 0 to infinity f of x into dx. Okay, this we can do it. So here this first condition, this function becomes 0 because alpha and for x value is less than 0 here. Negative value is only here. Minus infinity to plus infinity means it is negative value, means this function becomes 0. So only it is plus this value we can consider integration of 0 to infinity alpha into e raised to minus alpha x into dx. This we can consider. So because this function becomes already 0. Now we can simplify this one. Here alpha is constant, take upside. Remaining is integration of 0 to infinity means integration of this function. So this function means we can integrate this one is e raised to minus alpha x, e raised to minus alpha x, and x coefficient is minus alpha divided by minus alpha. The limits are x is equal to 0 to infinity. So here alpha get cancelled, minus sign is remaining, put upper limit and lower limit. So e raised to minus alpha into infinity. So minus in alpha into infinity, infinity to alpha means infinity only, that is e raised to infinity, that is minus infinity is 0 minus e raised to 0, e raised to 0 is 1, 0 minus 1 is minus 1, minus of minus is plus 1. So therefore, thus the integration of minus infinity to plus infinity f of x dx is equal to 1. This is the condition we can remember. So now, so here mean, mu is equal to 1 divided by alpha, and standard deviation is also 1 divided by alpha. So this is the about exponential distribution theory. So now let us choose one example. So that example is here. So that one simple example actually. So example is, if x is an exponential variate with mean 5, evaluate. First question is x lies between 0 to 1, that is probability of x is greater than 0 and x is less than 1. This is the first condition. Second condition is x is lies between minus infinity to 10. Minus infinity to 10, that is probability of x is greater than minus infinity and less than 10. Second condition. Third one is probability of x is less than or equal to 0 or x is greater than or equal to 1. So these three are the given questions are there. So we can solve one by one. So first we can see what is the alpha value here. So we want here alpha value, because so our function is f of x into alpha into e raised to minus alpha is the function. So here first we have to find alpha value. So alpha value means mean. Mean is, what is mean value is 1 upon alpha is there. So 1 upon alpha is equal to given 5. Okay, with mean is 5. So 1 upon alpha is equal to 5 is given, but we want here alpha. That just we can rewrite this equation is alpha is equal to 1 upon 5. So alpha is equal to 1 upon 5, hence f of x is equal to, put here alpha value, 1 upon 5 into e raised to 1 upon 5 into x. This is the f of x function. So now first we can choose probability of 0 is less than x and x is less than 1. This condition we can apply here. So that limits are 0 to 1. X lies between 0 to 1 means this is lower limit, this is upper limit, that is integration of 0 to 1 f of x into dx. So what is f of x? F of x is function 1 upon 5 into e raised to minus 1 upon 5 x. So here 1 upon 5 is constant, take outside, remaining is e raised to minus 1 upon 5 into x. Integration of e raised to minus 1 upon 5x is, so e raised to minus x upon 5, right, as it is. What is x coefficient here? Minus 1 upon 5 divided by minus 1 upon 5. So 1 upon 5, 1 upon 5 get cancelled, negative sign remaining here, and remaining is e raised to minus x upon 5. That put upper limit minus lower limit. So here negative sign is there, you take reverse these limits. It is 1 to 0. This minus sign becomes cancelled. Or we can write as it is, then afterwards we can multiply minus sign. Any one method you can apply. So first you can put here x is equal, just to get reverse of these two values. First we can put x is equal to 0. So x is equal to 0 means the e raised to 0 upon 5 is 0, e raised to 0 is 1. So minus lower limit is reverse limit, it is 1 only. And we can put 1 e raised to minus 1 upon 5. Therefore e raised to minus 1 upon 5 means 1 minus e raised to minus 0.2. After simplify by using calculation, you get 0.1813. Okay, this is the first question is over. Then second condition is very important here. Second condition, that limits are lies between minus infinity to 10. So minus infinity to 10 means here the values are minus values are there. Minus infinity to 0 and 0 to 10. We can split like this one. Okay, so minus infinity to 0 and second one is 0 to 10. We can consider this like, that is p probability of x is greater than minus infinity, less than 10. That is we can write minus infinity to 0, 0 to 10, because the here negative values are there. So negative value means x is less than 0. X is less than 0 means our condition is fail. So our condition is fail means this value becomes 0. So this value becomes 0 because x is less than 0 or alpha is also less than 0 here. Okay. Now it is plus integration of 0 to 10 f of x into dx. Just you can simplify this value. So therefore is equal to. So here also you can write, no problem. Plus 0 plus you can write 0 plus 0 means this value becomes 0 because condition fails here. 0 plus integration of 0 to 10. Integration of 0 to 10 function is 1 upon 5 e raised to minus x upon 5 into dx. So here again 1 upon 5 is constant, take outside, integration of e raised to x, same method. This steps is here continue again. So again here also 1 upon 5, 1 upon 5, here also cancel. Remaining is e minus e raised to minus x upon 5, 0 to 10. So again we can substitute upper limit and lower limit like this step. Just values are changes. Now we get, after simplification we get 0.8647. Okay, still same simplification here also, just values are in place of 0, 1 is we can substitute, second is 0, 10. And here last condition, third one is p of x is less than or equal to 0 or x is greater than or equal to 0. So these two are the conditions. So these two are the condition means first one p is p of probability of x is less than or equal to 0 plus probability of x is greater than or equal to 1. So we know that already the condition of the exponential distribution, when x is less than 0, okay, the value becomes 0 only. The main function is there like here, see here. So this one, okay, this is 0. X is less than 0 is there, so function becomes 0. The first function is 0. So second function means x is greater than or equal to 1. Greater than or equal to 1 means 1 to infinity. The limits are 1 to infinity, f of x into dx. What is f of x? F of x is 1 upon 5 into e raised to minus 1 upon 5 into x. Same function we can write here. Okay, now 1 upon 5 is constant, integration of e raised to minus x upon 5 is same step, continue here, the here also same steps we can taking here, only limits are changes here 1 to infinity, minus sign is there, reverse the function value, limits value, this is infinity to 1, minus sign becomes cancel, so now when you can put infinity, that value is 0, when you can put x is equal to 1, you get e raised to minus 0 to, after the simplification you get answer is 0.8187. okay, so this is the one example. So next video we can discuss one more the same type of example or different type of example, and another one point is the very important normal distribution. Okay, please watch next video also. Okay, thank you.